The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. They're going to the air on the first play. Look out, room to run here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Short pass, finds the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
That's caught. It's Bell. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he dumps it off to the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Finds his man. It's Bell. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25.
On the set. 3:25.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. The sure hands. It's Davidson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And there's the handoff. Tiny space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. With the catch, it's Bell. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
By the receiver.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Back in motion now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Goff. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He hands it off from the gun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play.
Here we go.
And the quarterback dropping back. Grabbed by the receiver. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense will set up on first and 10. The shotgun running play call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the tailback's got it again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
It's fourth down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Down at the 7-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
Ready.
Second down and goal.
In blue.
Cut quickly. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Ready up.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
He's marked at the 33. Brings up second down.
On the
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Clear. Clear.
From the shotgun, drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space, like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Let's go.
Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. You guys up front line up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down, and a good find by the quarterback.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Caught in the backfield. It's Goff. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. On the run, it's Goff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And completion makes it second and short. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set, get set.
Back's got it again. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. And the junior with a one-handed grab there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Brings up second down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And they tack on the extra point. Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the 1st down, this one feels like it's over.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now.
Come on, set.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Now it's 2nd down here. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout by the offense.
1st down here for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Breaks into open space. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the 1st down marker. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pulls it in. It's Bell. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late.
He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Here we go, here we go.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Goff. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Caught by the back. Ruled out of bounds at the 13-yard line. And 1st down.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw testing the middle. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
To the tight end. Steps Out of bounds.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Bell. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
At the 13-yard line. That's a first down for the
Another
offense.
chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Here we go, here we go.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. Makes the defender miss. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.